Last but not least are the archons. The billionaires of this world. How many billionaires does it take to create a functioning society? I don't know what you guys talk about at your meetings, but if you don't play a more delicate game than the game you want to impose on others, you should realize it. It is becoming increasingly more difficult to do anything. Maybe I've been deceived. Maybe I'm deceiving myself. Maybe I'm a mewling wretch who reeks of class resentment and desperation. Maybe I'm just another desperate adventurer seeking his fortune. Maybe my life is ruin, and I'm trying to save myself. Even if this were all true, we should do better than to avoid pitchfork time. Those who miss the point of all these proclamations are people of reason, because they do not know the purposes or the agents of their coming to be. Sensations much like that of unreasoning animals, since their temperaments are willful and angry. They feel no awe of things that deserve to be admired. They divert their attention to the pleasures and appetites of their bodies, and they believe that mankind came to be for such purposes. Bill Gates. The Archon. You're the largest landholder in the United States. Ukraine is also a breadbasket. If we were to combine these breadbaskets and be provided with energy at cost from the denuclearization of nuclear weapons and be put into a nuclear power plant and would give a boost to farming, what would it take for the removal of the economic categories of energy and food? If you start the weave, I'm sure others will follow. Those who have given their thoughts and lives to becoming rich, we can become so much more. You guys are all making deals. Why not try a bigger one on for size? Immerse yourself in the mixing bowl if your heart has the strength, if it believes you will rise up again, and if it recognizes the purpose of you coming to be. What are all you merchants doing with your money? How many billionaires does it take to create a functioning society, Tetris style? Regarding the dictatorship of petty shopkeepers and the exorbitantly privileged, I am not here to butter you with some trifle. Even though I come from the comparably lower orders of society, someone has to show you guys what for. I seek to quiet the strife that has long divided us. If we falter in our leadership, we may endanger the peace of the world and surely endanger the peace of this nation. There is an overall sense of organized theft of private property, the consequences of which hinder common action, lack of surplus, resulting from a selfish interest rather than a common or larger good. We need to find a way to have a more relaxed attitude towards commerce, or else pride, hubris, jealousy, uncertainty, and fear will kill us all. Humanity is better than its circumstances. The world used to be more exciting, but now it seems so lacking in originality as to be so obvious and boring. The world needs more zazz. Humanity rides to war, but not to victory. We should do better than to capitalize on it. Does anyone in Wall Street know how to invest in peace treaties? We are already at the point of mutually assured destruction. The further development of humanity's destructive capabilities seem to me rashly improvised and a needless expenditure which will only lead us towards global catastrophe. We have magnitude, but no direction. A nuclear war drags us all to the grave together. We are at a stalemate, a question of conscious meaning and convictions. The world can't afford to play this out until there's nowhere left to hide. There will be nothing left. Feigning innocence is so time-consuming. We have already been in this situation, but ignorance prevents us from knowing where to go. Will you help me? Last and not least, Donald Trump, 'cause you need it. Conor McGregor, 'cause you need it. I would invite you to provide the virtue of disdain at the crucible, provided it is allowed by the president of Joe. Because how else is goodness perfected unless fortified by the virtue of disdain? And then finally, Floyd Mayweather, because he's undefeated. That's all I got. That's the best I can do. I hope this shrine will be of some consequence. I love you guys.